Hey guys, Dave DeBerardinis. It is Friday, October the 21st. Had a couple questions come up in the last few days, and we actually hear this quite often, is what do I say when I'm presenting or sharing the Life Matters opportunity? And I'm convinced in the last, I guess since I was in my early 20s, I studied with the Dale Carnegie group, public speaking. And the Dale Carnegie approach was not to be concerned about your enunciation, your pronunciation, and what you were saying, but how you were saying it, where it was coming from. You see, they didn't think you should speak on something unless it came from an experience or from your heart. And that's why in this industry, we want you to recommend what your story, right? Your story is the only authentic story that you can give. I mean, you can read off the ingredients, you can read off, but that's not your story. And so the word, to get people involved, whether it's a customer or a brand rep, they need to know what that feeling is. They can back up all the rational stuff with the with ingredients or anything else, but it's that feeling is why they get involved with you and with the company, okay, or the product. It's what happened to you. So selling, by the way, has been described as nothing more than a transference of feeling. It's not technique, it's not manipulation, it's just a transference of feeling. And if the time's right for them, they're in. Here's an example. Here's a story I've literally told hundreds of times ever since I was about 23, and learned it somewhere back in the Dale Carnegie days. Number one, there were two speakers of antiquity, orators, I used to call them back then. They would get up and give these beautiful speeches. One was Cicero, the other was named Demosthenes. Now, it was said and written that Cicero was amazing. He was perfect. He would study his speech, study his subject. He would write it out. He would practice it. Each word was enunciated perfectly. It was presented exactly on time. And so when he was done giving a speech, people stood up and there were claps and cheers and way to go and good job, and he was fantastic. Now, there's this other approach, and it was represented more by Demosthenes. Demosthenes did not have the education of a Cicero. Demosthenes did not have the diction of a Cicero, but Demosthenes had something else. He spoke to people from his heart. And so when Demosthenes was speaking, the room was quiet because people were listening. And when he was done, yeah, people stood on their feet, but there were no shouts and cheers of great job and well done and good man, and there was none of that. When they stood on their feet, what they said was, let's march. Let's march. Guys, if you'll talk to people from your heart and share what's inside out, you will make an impact on other people. For me in my life, when I focus on what I'm saying or how I'm listening to my voice, it comes across inauthentic. In fact, I used to be so fearful of public speaking because I was hearing my voice trying to do it right. My suggestion is to do it right is to be you. To go ahead and share from that place that's so powerful, that's so strong, that's your experience, it will be authentic and you will move them. Okay? So when it comes down to it, you've already got all the tools. You just got to open up a little bit and share part of the light that's inside of you. Okay, so that's really important. Yeah, then you want to sit down and have two or three things you want to say. What's your experience? Maybe you write it out once. You don't have to read it. You know what it is, but have it present to you. But when you're sharing it, share it from here, okay, in such a way that other people look at you and go, let's march. I've got to do this. I'm with you, right? That's where people become enrolled in what you're doing, and that's all a function of your passion. Guys, make it a great day. Oh, remember, tomorrow, Saturday the 22nd, Kimmy is doing a live stream, and you can sign up for this on KimmyBrooke.live.com. That's KimmyBrooke live.com, and it's a live stream. It starts at 12 noon Pacific time, and we're actually going to have a little event here at our place, and so we got some folks coming over. We'll throw it up here on the big screen and have a great time learning about how to do the presentation. But before you heard that, I wanted you to have a discussion with you about how to bring your heart to the table. Have a fabulous weekend. Hey, Sunday night, we have a webinar, another opportunity webinar at 8 p.m. Eastern. Congratulations to Joel down in Apex, North Carolina. He had a fabulous kickoff launch event, had 5 people on there. Once I start, I don't see how many other people are there. So I started, there was, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 on there, which probably means it ended up with 10, 15, 20, something like that. So use these opportunities to promote and move your business. If your prospect can't make it, you'll notice in this email right above here is a link from the recording of last night's webinar. So congratulations, Joel, and everybody else. Let's follow up, do 3 ways, introduce them to other people on the team so they know that there's something bigger out here for them. And we'll see you on the call Sunday night. Bye for now.